In this video, I want to provide a brief summary of the fantastic book Spinal Control by Professor Paul Hodges and offer some advice on how you might use the information in this book to overcome your back pain. Hello and welcome to the Back Pain Guide. I'm Duncan, a former sufferer of debilitating back pain, now turned physiotherapist who focuses on the care and treatment of other people, perhaps like yourself, who also suffer from back pain. The advice I give is a mixture of my professional expertise and personal experience, and I focus on giving information I wish I had known when I was suffering from back pain. So if you've never come across one of these literature summary videos before, I use this series of videos to take important books about back pain and try and condense the information within into practical advice that you might use to help you with your back pain. So this book, Spinal Control, is an extremely complex and in-depth text based on years of work by one of the world's leading experts in the field. So this will obviously be quite a basic summary. But in this video, I hope to give at least some idea of the valuable insights from the book so that you can begin to integrate them into your back pain management. Point number one, or the core concept, it's not just about brute strength. So in my opinion, the core concept of this book revolves around the intricate relationship between the nervous system and the muscles that support and stabilize the spine. Professor Hodges explains that controlling the muscles that support, protect, and move the spine isn't merely a matter of brute strength, but, and I love this term, a nuanced symphony directed by our brain to provide both stability and dynamic support to the spine. This concept challenges the traditional and currently quite popular idea that muscle strength alone is an answer to back pain, or the idea that most people who have back pain do so because they have a weak core. Instead, Hodges guides readers to appreciate how the brain orchestrates the contraction and relaxation of these muscles to maintain spinal stability and protect against back pain. I love this approach as an addition to the somewhat gym bro-ish stance I do see a lot of therapists are keen to adopt. This stance of you just need to get stronger, you can't go wrong getting strong, you just need some deadlifts, bro, can be valuable for some people in certain circumstances. However, using it as a one-size-fits-all approach is an obvious oversimplification of the complexities of back pain, and in my opinion, can not just be suboptimal for some patients, but in many cases, detrimental. This book gives a voice and importantly, a research basis to the reality that yes, while sometimes people who experience back pain do experience it because they just need to get stronger, but more often than not, there is something a little bit more deep, a little bit more complicated going on. Point two, flowing from point one, the role of motor control exercises. A cornerstone of Hodges' book is the pivotal role motor control or coordination exercises can play in back pain rehabilitation. Hodges explains that these exercises serve a unique purpose and they aim to retrain the brain and muscles to work in harmony. So it's not just about getting stronger or strengthening muscles, it's about teaching the brain to use the muscles optimally. It's important to note that motor control exercises aren't your typical workouts. They require a deliberate and mindful approach. The book encourages readers to understand that the goal here isn't to push past your limits, but to re-establish better movement patterns. In doing this, individuals can help to alleviate their back pain and, importantly, prevent against recurrence of injury. Point three, really important, tailoring an individualized approach. The book makes it clear that in the realm of back pain rehabilitation, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. Spinal Control underscores the importance of tailoring the rehabilitation approach to each unique individual. And factors like type and location of pain, an individual's fitness level, and of course, their specific needs and goals all must be considered. This idea is the main reason I do have some issues with a lot of the advice surrounding back pain that I tend to see online at the moment. When I look online, I see a lot of posts or short videos claiming to cure back pain in minutes with one simple stretch or one simple exercise. If only it were that easy. This type of content sends the message that back pain is a simple issue and that someone suffering from it only needs to find that magic trick or key for instant pain relief. The unfortunate reality is this is simply not the case. Back pain is a complex and multifaceted issue, and it rarely is the case that simple generic advice or exercises can provide a complete solution to the problem. In Spinal Control, Hodges advocates for a personalized approach to rehabilitation, recognizing the reality that what works for one person may not necessarily work for another. So, if I can summarize this fantastic, in-depth, and intricate book into 3 main points, it would be these. Point number 1, rehabilitation shouldn't just focus on making your back stronger. It is very possible that the myth of the weak core being the source of all back pain may be responsible for as much bad as it has done good for back pain sufferers. Point number 2, for many people, rehabilitation should be centered around motor control or coordination type exercises. This requires a deliberate and mindful approach to rehabilitation, where the goal isn't to push past your limits, but to re-establish proper movement control. And finally, point number 3, a tailored approach is likely to yield the best results. So while it's okay to look to generic advice and exercises online or in textbooks, if you truly want to get to the core of your issue, you will benefit the most from individualized and personalized care. I hope you found that information useful. Remember, you have the power to take control and move towards a pain-free life. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the Back Pain Guide for future videos and more valuable content. If you have any questions or perhaps suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. I'm here to guide and support you on your journey to recovery. Thanks again for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.